Geekonomics with Bowling for Soup playing at the Big E this Saturday.
Yes. And that was Bowling for Soup on ETV.
Yes, for back in the day when we had our TV show Equilibrium Television.
And the funny thing is, this was a promotional video I put on MySpace.
Yes.
And it lives on our YouTube channel. And it was published February 25th, 2008.
Yeah.
But we recorded them way before that.
We did.
But still, This
is back when they were actually big. This is back when they were popular.
Oh, very popular. This is 10 years old.
Yeah. It's been a while since we've done that show.
Yep.
I've had people ask about it many times.
You keep saying that it's like one person.
Well,
Michael Haynes.
People. No. Chris Giard's asked about it. A couple other people
Why would
have
Chris Giard ask about it?
Well, because he wants to know if his band can get on it.
Go ahead. You should record him. That'd be like weird. Like, can I get on a defunct public access show that nobody watches
people
anymore?
always yell.
Nobody cares about that.
You toy with it every once in a
while.
Mark, that show, the Bowling for Soup shows that we did, actually don't really exist anymore. Like on video wise, like the video that they were made didn't turn out right or something. Like the versions I had.
Don't we have the DVDs?
Like they get all skippy and stoppy. Like the DVDs were bad or something.
Yeah, but don't we have a DV copy of it?
Yeah, I don't even know if the DV copies work. I'd have to.
Yeah, but the DVDs can be cleaned. You can bring them down.
No, but I think it was the version that was put on the DVDs was bad or something.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like one of those things where I'd have to like go back and find the mini DV tape and see if that was good.
Because we originally would put them on mini DVs.
Yes.
And then that would be the master.
Yeah. We had two shows. It was a two-parter.
Right.
Because it was so long.
I mean, like what I like to do, not this year.
It's back when the Webster actually had bands that people wanted to listen to.
Right. Next year, because this year's just too hectic for me, I like to comb through old interviews and sprinkle some songs in there. And
like a best of.
And make some shows out of it for the podcast.
Yeah.
Because I think it would go over well. And I think it would be kind of cool to be like...
It'd be cool, like the thought I've had, actually, is us sitting down and, like, doing, like, us sitting, watching, like... Where
are you going with this, Mark?
Well, we watched the show beforehand, but we, like, talk about the experience of doing the show back then and, like...
Yeah, we could do...
Putting little fronts and backs on the front of it.
You're talking about audio commentary on our experience.
Yes.
Yeah. We could be like... Bowling for Soup, and we can talk a little bit and play a song and play. I'd like to put those interviews.
Yeah.
I'd like to have those interviews kind of like.
I was thinking in video as well, like.
No, I don't want video.
Like new shows, even like we could air the shows, but do like a best of ETV kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm stick with audio. You're in charge of all that. I have no interest in that.
Yeah. Well, if we do the same thing. We just record it in the studio and just.
You have the idea. You do it. I'll be there. I want to be Negative Nancy, but that's you. If you want to do that, you tell me where to be, what we're doing. I'll do it, and then you can edit it and post it and do all that.
Okay.
Totally fine with that.
All right.
I can't do it this year.
Well, no, not this year.
Next year. Yeah. But if you want to, it's your idea. You do it up, my friend. Yeah. I'm here.
Okay.
I just don't have the time to put any energy behind it.
So
no.
Put
all the energy behind it.
Like not like re-editing everything. I'm just saying like we'd pick like our favorite videos of each band or whatever, and do like a one-off show of like our greatest hits, so to speak.
Yeah, I was thinking we just do that for the audio podcast.
Yes, but we could videotape in the studio, and then just take the audio parts and just air that.
Whatever you want to do, Mark.
Yeah, just thoughts.
I'll be there.
Yeah, because we actually recorded like a couple of good bands. There were some big-time bands we got.
Yeah, we had a lot of good bands.
Between them and Shy Toy Guns.
Yeah.
And Black Light Burns.
But speaking of big bands this year.
Big bands at the Big E.
Dude, we talk about this every year.
This is the free stage.
This is the free stage. Mariachi Mexico Antigo.
Antigua.
Bryn Cartelli. Yes. She's from Longmeadow. She won The Voice.
She did.
Trailer Trash. They're very popular.
Yes, they're a country cover band who is taking the place of a guy who actually just like canceled like last minute. It was all over the news in mass.
Oh, I have no idea.
There was some country singer who was supposed to play that day.
Yeah.
He's like sick or something. So he just backed out and they like
got trailers around.
Grab these guys off like another stage and threw them onto the big stage.
Bowling for Soup this Saturday at 8 p.m.
Yes.
I'll meet you there. I'll be there.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Yeah, I should be there. Blue Oyster Cult, which is pretty cool.
Don't fear the Reaper.
Yeah.
They play the Town Green.
Yeah. Rave On.
Yeah.
Isn't it after them? The Georgia Satellites.
It's a country band, I believe.
Ambrosia.
Yes, they've done.
Don't be confused with the Jello with the. Isn't that Ambrosia?
I don't know.
The Jello that has like the sweets in it. It's Ambrosia.
Sure, if you say so.
We're gonna Google that.
Do that later.
No, let's do it now.
Why?
Ambrosia salad. Ambrosia salad. Oh, it looks gross.
That looks like...
It looks kind of good. But it looks
yogurt?
so sweet.
Is it yogurt and pineapples?
Ambrosia salad was a staple on our holiday dinner table, as long as I can remember.
Is it cottage cheese?
What the frick
looks
is
like cottage cheese.
What is ambrosia? Oh, it's marshmallow. It's coconut, pineapple, and sugar.
Yeah.
Wow. Mandarin oranges, pineapple tidbits, bananas, grapes, cherries. With or without nuts, ambrosia fruit salad has been a staple at nearly every social gathering you might attend.
I haven't seen any of these. I've never seen
ambrosia. I knew ambrosia existed when I was a
there
kid.
You go.
There you go.
It's a weird salad.
So ambrosia, the weird salad, will be there.
Yes.
Followed by lettuce.
Sure. Rounding out the...
That's the food. They should be opening up for each other.
They should.
They get extreme Chinese acrobats.
Yes.
Which sounds kind of cool. Yeah. And then the one and the only Mark.
Oh.
Scott Stapp.
My spirit animal.
I guess it's Scott Stapp, the voice of Creed.
As opposed to the guy who was in Creed.
Well, without Scott Stapp,
kicked out of
Creed doesn't exist.
Well, they do. It's just they just don't have.
He lost some weight.
Well, you know, he's...
He was an alcoholic.
He's 6 feet from the edge, and he's thinking. Maybe 6 feet ain't so
far. Scott Stapp.
Why do you keep looking up random
Denny's
things?
story. There's a Denny's story
about
Scott Stapp.
Scott Stapp went to Denny's. Congratulations.
No. There is... Scott Stapp punked.
He got punked at Denny's?
Yeah, he got punked at Denny's. This is like a long...
It's the Scott Stapp Resurrection Tour. That's the name of the tour he's on. He's going from... So he got punked at a Denny's. Cool.
Apparently, former Creed Scott Stapp got thrown off a plane for being a drunk fuck, hit on some skis at the airport bar, and had his skank sister drive him all over Florida searching for his mystery cruiser.
Cruiser.
Cruiser. It says Cooze. Cruiser.
Oh, I don't know. This is
a Gainesville Denny's at which he was mocked by fans. Then a Lexapro coke-fueled pussy hunt documented details in live journal with pictures. This happened in 2005.
It sounds like a bad time for Scott Stapp.
It was. We couldn't rehash it.
Poor guy.
So anyway, now he's at the Big E.
Now he's at the Big E.
So his career has rebounded.
He's at a resurrection. It's the resurrection of Scott Stapp.
With arms wide open.
With arms wide open.
What was our, when we did the radio show, what was the Scott Stapp?
Working at a Jiffy Lube.
Now, do you remember when I worked at Randy's Worcester Street Pizza?
Hold me now. I gotta change your oil.
Our business was doing very bad. And
yes, at Randy's Worcester Street Pizza, yes.
Yeah, but let's not jump to the story. Let's paint the story for people who don't know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
When a bar is doing bad, generally they have gimmicks, trivia, karaoke.
Yes.
And when trivia and karaoke doesn't bring in the people, you know it's doing bad.
Yes.
But the first night of karaoke at Worcester Street Pizza in Enfield.
The only night of karaoke at Worcester Street Pizza.
It was so bad. How bad was it, Brian? It was so bad that not...
You did it yourself. Why would I do it again?
Not one person showed up for karaoke.
Not a one. Only me.
Only you and employees.
Yes.
And you busted out your Scott Stapp impression, and it was the most funniest thing.
It was.
It was hilarious. We died laughing.
We're the only people that think the Scott Stapp impersonation is funny, I think.
Earthworms wide open.
Like Jay was saying at my birthday party on Saturday about like someone mentioned that we should go on tour as a comedy troupe or something.
Who?
Well, we were at the party. It was at the end of the night. Someone mentioned like, oh, we should go on tour. Like I think it was Bobby said we should go on tour. And do comedy. And Jay and I both agreed. Like I think we're the only people that think we're funny.
Yes.
Scott Stapp's are on that same thing. The Scott Stapp impersonation. We're the only people that think that's hilarious.
Yeah.
No one else finds it funny.
No, nobody can. Because people like Scott Stapp for some reason.
I guess. It's just I just don't think anyone else finds it funny. But
next is Up, Up, and Away, starring Marilyn McCoo and Billy Davis Jr.
Beautiful balloon. It's the people from that sing that song.
Okay.
They were in that band.
And one of my favorite, Naughty by Nature, baby!
Naughty by Nature, the Big E.
You know
you're naughty. And you're full of nature when you're at the Big E.
The trio's latest effort, Anthem Inc., released in 2011, marks the group's 20th anniversary. The album is also first Naughty by Nature's released, featuring all three members since 1999's Nature's Fury. They have smashed through mainstream barriers, released 7 albums, 2 compilation albums, and 18 singles. The group includes
Flavor Flav,
Teach, songwriter DJ KG, and musical artist Vin Rock Take. The Big E. Yeah, wasn't Flavor Flav part of that originally?
Was it Public Enemy?
That was Public Enemy. Yeah. After that, we have Fat.
Yes.
So you eat the ambrosia, have some lettuce, and then you get some fat. Atlanta Rhythm Section.
Which is a 70s band, I believe.
Probably.
John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band.
Oh.
Old classic of the Enfield Town Green.
Oh, they are staples of this area.
They used to be. The band.
Safranina, violin.
Serafina.
What did I say?
Safrafina, whatever it was. There's no saffron in there whatsoever.
Argentina, violin.
Yes.
The Original Wailers,
yes.
Which I was wondering, is this the Original Wailers of Bob Marley?
Yes.
Led by the late Bob Marley's original lead guitarist, Al Anderson, the Grammy nominee Original Wailers bring in the works of the legendary reggae artists of Western Mass. I might see that.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Then you have Los Lonely Boys.
Yes. I got a La Bamba. They did La Bamba from the second. They did the Richie Havens movie.
Gotcha.
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Lou Diamond Phillips. Cautious Clay, Little TJ, Matt Marty, and DJ Michi.
DJ Michi.
I don't know who any of those fucking people are.
I think it's like an EDM kind of thing or a rap thing.
It's a rap thing, I think. The Artemis Pyle Band?
Yes, I don't know.
And Mason Ramsey?
Yeah.
He was like a freaking kid.
It's a kid from Walmart. It's a yodeling kid from the Walmart.
No.
Yep.
No. Yep. He got a gig?
Yep.
I'm Googling him.
It's a yodeling kid from the Walmart.
No.
That's what I've heard. That he was a yodeling Walmart kid or something.
What? YouTube. Let's go on YouTube. We gotta play some of this. Oh, we gotta hear a song from him. Here's... He's like 8 years old. Twang. This kid's gonna belt this out, and it's gonna be like...
The girls are gonna love it.
Oh my God. Well, he's got a good voice for this little kid. She loves me for my twang. Oh, Walmart.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. This is 1 year ago.
Yep.
I saw this.
It's an ad for Hershey bars.
We're going to skip this.
If you can.
Nothing like an old man handing out Hershey bars to little children. Nothing like it.
Don't be so biased, Brian. Don't be so...
Wow. And this video launched his career.
Yep.
What are we doing wrong?
Not yodeling at Walmart, that's for sure.
It's almost...
It's like, why is he yodeling at Walmart? Was it a thing that they did? Or they just like...
You know what
all of
it's
a
like?
sudden just start yodeling in the middle of Walmart and people just gathered around him or something.
It's almost like... Well, maybe they're looking for money. He should have a hat out and people throw money.
What's the thing, like, was he like...
Must be... I hear a lot of people... It sounds like it's probably like a... Maybe they're doing a contest or something. He's got a good voice, I mean... It doesn't say. Oh. You know what it was? Ellen saw this video. He was on Ellen. He goes on Ellen, and then guess what?
Watched his career.
Yep, that's all it is. So what we need to do, Mark...
Have our moms take us to Walmart?
We need to create a video...
randomly sing in Walmart?
No, we need to create a video...
Like air quotes around it?
And get ourselves on Ellen, and our podcast will be huge.
I don't want to go on Ellen.
Why? I love Ellen. Yeah, but come on now. Who cares?
But what are we going to... Like, why?
We got to come up with some viral marketing.
How about you go yodel at Walmart?
No, we don't yodel. We got to do something else.
You should go streaking at Walmart, and I'll videotape it.
That's not going to go on Ellen. That's going to go on Pornhub.
Oh.
Or some weird webpage. Epicfails.com.
Yeah. World Star.
Next, the last fella at the free stage is Walker Hayes.
I'm assuming a country act.
He looks like a country act.
He's got to get that face for a country act.
He looks like he's related to one of the Wilson brothers.
Either a country act, or he looks like someone who was like a guy who was kicked off The Bachelor.
Singer-songwriter Walker Hayes recently released his single, Don't Let Her. It follows his latest hit, 90s Country. His debut about Boom. His debut album, Boom, was released in 2017 and includes the RIAA certified platinum top 10 hit, You Broke Up With Me. Have you ever heard that song?
Can't tell you I know anything about Walker Hayes.
We're going to look that song up because I don't believe that song is a top 10 hit.
I'm pretty sure it could be. It could be a country hit, though. That's the thing. It could be like a
That's true.
top 10 country hit, and we wouldn't know anything about it.
Got a commercial. We're going to hear the song. Maybe we'll recognize it. This is his biggest hit. And we're going to skip it. Back in my swagger, X Factor, feeling no pain. I'm at the top of my game. So it's a white guy rapping country song? This is not country.
It is nowadays.
This is pop. This is not country.
No, he's pop.
This is pop.
He looked country. The video, the photo of him looked country.
Yeah,
I mean, I could definitely see how this is like something would be popular.
Let's see the comment section of this song. Someone wrote, You're forgetting, girl. You made your bed and you'd want me in it. I never make my bed, Walker. I never make my bed.
Yeah, well.
My new favorite song ever. But for some reason, every week or two, my favorite song changes. Ha ha. This goes to my ex who declared his love after I moved on. You lost your chance, especially after you cheated. You just love the game. This goes out to my ex, whenever she is and whom she's ever laying under tonight.
Yeah.
I love this song. It just makes me happier about my breakup. This is so weird.
It's very depressing.
Yes. Don't you feel these are all fake? They're all like saying the same shit.
Well, that's all people do on Facebook, on YouTube. It's just the same thing over and over again.
I feel like this guy came up with a bunch of fake YouTube accounts, and you put a
bunch of Russian guys on things typing in, oh, it's my breakup just like this.
11 hours ago, they could have made an amazing video with a story time for this amazing song, but to be honest, but still good. So I guess the song's popular.
Yeah, well, you know, he'll be at the Big E.
All right, cool.
I just kind of like the acoustic guitar and all that but who's coming to the big stage, Brian?
Oh, we got to get there, my friend.
Let's get away from this boring stage. That's the Court of Honor stage you just run. We were just there.
Big E.
Arena. The arena.
A band I wouldn't mind paying to see. AJR. I like them.
I have no idea who they are.
AJR?
Yes.
Here, I'll play a song. You'll probably go, oh, I know who they are.
Okay.
AJR. 100 Bad Days. This is their big song on the radio right now.
Sure.
Days made 100 good stories. 100 good stories make me interesting at parties.
These guys?
No.
You don't know? No. Wow. That song's like on the radio constantly.
I don't listen to the radio.
I listen to the radio. Oh, this was...
Oh, I know this one.
These guys?
I know this one.
I like the song.
It's a pretty decent song.
I discovered them because they did a song with Rivers Cuomo.
Speaking of, I have Rivers Cuomo news for you.
No, I have Weezer news.
Okay. I probably the same news.
Well, I knew it got leaked early.
So I heard the same thing. I'm waiting to save it.
But today they made the big announcement.
Did they finally announce it? Okay. We'll get there.
Well,
Save
no,
it.
I'm saying now.
Save it until after you're done with this.
I'm so excited.
I'm excited too. My little sister texted me about it last night. She's so excited. Mariah's ecstatic about it. She's like already buying tickets.
Well, they haven't.
I know, but I'm saying she's already ready to go.
All right, after that, we got Loverboy.
Loverboy, they were popular in the 80s.
What was the big hit?
I'm pretty sure if you click on Loverboy, they'll tell you. Or you could just click on the thing that says
Loverboy. I know. Is it? Did I just die in your arms tonight?
No. It's
Working for the Weekend.
Yes.
Oh my God, this song was awesome.
Yes.
It was one of my favorite songs in Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Yes. They have other ones as well.
Nah, but this is their best song.
That'd be their biggest hit. But I mean, I think they have a couple other songs that were around this era.
Yeah, nobody beats that cowboy bell.
Yeah, you can't mess with cowbell. You always need more cowbell. Everybody's watching.
It is kind of a weird.
See what you could see.
The album this is off of is called Get Lucky, and his fingers are crossed behind his butt, where he's wearing red tight leather pants. These used to be my theme song because I used to work for the Weekend like every day.
Every one of those songs that you like shake your shoulders to.
Yeah. Here comes Working for the Weekend.
All right, that's enough of that.
Keep it on.
It's only Tuesday. Let's not get crazy.
Skillet.
Skillet. We played them on many things.
What is Skillet?
They have a band. They have a song called Monster, which is really big.
I don't know. Wait, is Skillet? Do you put the ambrosia and the lettuce in there?
No, play Monster. Right down there.
I don't even know. Is this song? I think
they're kind of a hard rock band.
Oh!
Yeah, we played them back in the day.
Oh my God! This is 10 years old. The song.
Yeah. We played it when we were on the song we played during this was on the radio show. 20 Rock Countdown.
Yeah. Wait, I can hear the chorus. This is like when all the bands had to be. All the
bands, like Lacuna Coil.
All these bands had to sound like this.
Yeah, Lacuna Coil was all that same.
Well, I wouldn't say. I would say like
Lacuna Coil came out with new stuff, and it's totally different than the other stuff I remember. Like really hard rock now.
Yeah, there's always been hard rock.
But like this is like metal rock, like not even like hard rock. This is like screamo.
Huh.
Kind of caught me off guard.
Back to the 80s.
There's like 3 bands playing, but you can click on the thing. I'll tell you which bands they are. I can't see it from here because it's too far away.
Back to the 80s.
Missing Persons, A Flock of Seagulls,
and Naked Eyes.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Flock of Seagulls.
Yes. You can. I ran so far away, Brian.
Well, we're gonna.
I ran all night and day. I couldn't get away.
We gotta do Flock of See. Else. Wow.
Space Age Love Song.
Oh, just the beginning.
Quick! The quicker picker-upper. Bounty.
Little ad for Bounty in there for you, because Brian is out.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Missing Persons. And Naked Eyes.
What do Missing Persons sing?
They all had one-hit wonders, I think.
Missing Persons?
On the avenue.
Missing Persons.
Words is one of their big hits. Destination Unknown was another one of their big hits. Walking in LA was another one.
We're going to click on Words.
Live from December of 1981.
Oh, yeah, this song.
Yeah.
Oh, man. This is a good song. Who else was it?
Naked Eyes.
Naked Eyes. Naked Eyes. Promises, Promises?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
There's always something there to remind me.
Oh, my God.
It's gonna be a good time.
I want to go.
I might have to make a trip to this one. This one's gonna be Promises. It's one of the UK Invasion bands. Synth rock, baby.
Yeah.
You know what's gonna be about this one?
What?
Mike Smith, Mr. New Wave himself.
This is Naked Eyes.
Yeah.
They don't veer away from their sound.
Yeah. That's their biggest hit, though.
Always. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Come with me. Reminds me of just how it used to be. How could I forget you, girl? There's always something there to remind me.
I always think of was it the Burger King commercial?
Always something there to remind me.
Bow, bow, bow. Alright, we gotta move on. Wow, back to the 80s, man. And just so everybody knows.
What is that? I actually might want to go to that.
That's going to be September 20th from 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. $30.
Man, that's. I mean, now the pay part of these, I think, is only for like the seating area in the front, like the actual seating area. But they have the bleachers way in the back. I think those are still free for all these shows.
Don't quote Mark on that.
No, I'm asking. Like, is it there's a seat in there?
No. No, it costs $30 to get in, dude. I think just to walk into that venue cost you $30. Doesn't say.
We'll hit the buy now thing and see what it says.
Oh, where's buy now?
Like, where does it say you're...
All concert tickets include fair admission. Each seat purchased will include 2 tickets. One for the fair and the day of the concert, and one for admission into the concert venue with seat assignments. There you go.
Let's say hit find tickets and see what it says. Like, does it show like where the seating is? Oh, maybe it is that. It used to be that other way where you pay.
The bleachers you still gotta pay for, but it costs all the same.
Yeah.
I think. Premium floor is the only thing available. I can't pick anything else.
What is what's this? Says bleachers?
Wait. Floor seats and bleachers are free to first come, first serve.
Yeah, see, that's what it is.
Floor seats?
The blue. The only thing that you're paying for is the purple.
Oh!
Those are the only ones that you buy tickets for.
Floor seats and bleachers are free to first come. Wow.
Yeah, so as long as you get there early enough, you can get a seat.
Oh, there you go. Then you don't have to pay.
So really only paying for like really close seats is what you're paying for.
Right.
Which is... Because I've seen some bands there that were like the paid things, but There's still plenty of seats because it's a lot of seating in there.
Right. Next, one of the bands I hated growing up because they were so overplayed.
Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray. Even though Marc McGrath, I think, is a very smart and very funny human being, and I think he's very talented. I have nothing against who he is. I just don't like their music.
He uses 50 Minutes of Fame to really cement himself.
You know, one of the best shows on VH1 was Celebrity Rock and Roll Jeopardy.
Okay.
Amazing show, right? When I worked at Chi-Chi's, VH1.
Oh, did he host that? Was that his?
No, he was a contestant.
Oh, that's right.
His knowledge on music is unbelievable. Like he knew everything. Like, you know that guy that was just on Jeopardy not that long ago?
Yeah. You don't need to look up who it is.
That is Marc McGrath when it comes to Rock and Roll Jeopardy. The guy knew it all.
Cool.
You never watch it on VH1? Rock and Roll Jeopardy?
Probably did. I don't remember.
This is when VH1 was cool because you had behind the music,
pop-up video.
Like VH1 was really awesome. Does VH1 even exist now?
I don't think so.
I mean,
I couldn't tell you.
I don't have cable. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Anyway,
I don't watch those.
If you like the Sugar Ray, they're going to be there at 9/21.
Yeah.
Sesame Street Live,
which I went to when I was a kid, and my mom found the pin from when I went to see that when I was little and gave it to me at my 40th birthday party.
Yeah, Mark was wearing a
Sesame Street kid.
Yeah.
So it's probably worth money, actually. It's probably worth a good penny.
It's probably good, 25 cents.
Yeah.
Quarter, maybe. A couple bucks.
Yeah, who knows?
What another 90s rock band, Collective Soul.
Yes.
Man. I mean, I like their hits. I like their hits. They, like, you know.
These are all bands that, people want to see. It's what it is.
They're enjoyable.
Yeah.
Someone who's
Call Me Maybe.
Yeah, but from what I'm told, her last album was like a lot of people really liked it.
It is. It's really good.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yes.
She's going to be on the 28th. And then rounding out the Big E.
Closing the Big E.
Foreigner.
They're their last day.
And we got to play a little Foreigner here.
I mean, there's so many options. Do you know how to spell Foreigner, Brian?
Foreigner. Just add an ER to that. I want to know what love is.
I want you to show me.
What else? What else we got? Urgent.
Yeah, we're
going to play some Urgent.
Urgent.
Yeah.
It's on top of the pops right there, so that is. You're the stop motion animation.
I thought it was buffering.
No, that's what they did. It was an effect.
It was a horrible effect. Now it's really throwing us off.
It was the 80s.
I want to see if any comments about that. Who's listening in 2019? He is so good. Does my heart good. Foreigner should already be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Period.
We have to be 25 years after their first album? Is that what it is?
That man meant every damn lyric.
He did.
Still loving the song in 2018?
You don't have to read all that.
You just don't find music like this anymore.
Why do you read that?
It's urgent to keep the 80s alive, man.
Why do you read their comments like this?
I know. I give them all a little personality.
Do you do that when you're at home, too?
That's how I read all comments. You should see me. I may age, but this song never does.
Do you do that while you're, like, reading the comments?
By
and
myself.
Like Baby Shark in the background?
Yep.
And Allison's just like, I am leaving you. She's, like, literally packing her bag as you're doing this.
Yep.
You're like, you can leave, but this comment's gonna get you to stay.
Allison, wait, you gotta hear this one more comment.
As the door closes.
Keith W. wrote 3 months ago, at 1:05 a.m. June 2019, had few gins and reminiscing. Love, go back in my time machine. Thanks, YouTube, but Foreigner, love them. Well, first of all, Keith, it's called grammar. It's called punctuation. Run-on sentences.
It's called YouTube.
You've had too much to drink at 1:05 a.m. The sax gets me. The sax always gets me.
Hot sax.
It's always the hot sax.
It's always the hot sax. Get you every time.
I love these comments. They're amazing. John Oates can really play the sax.
Is it John Oates from Hall & Oates?
I don't know.
Scroll back up.
It says John Oates can really play the sax.
That's what I said. Scroll up. No, to the video so I can see who it is.
Looks like Ben Stiller, someone wrote. There he is.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Oh, here comes the sax.
John Oates.
Hot sax, baby.
That's John Oates from Hall & Oates.
He does one-handed sax playing there.
Is that,
clearly.
Is that the Oates from Hall? That's not the Oates from Hall & Oates. Looks like him, though.
It looks
I don't
like
think it is.
Oh, man.
That is some hot sax.
That is such hot sax. I'm sliding off my chair, Mark.
Well, it sounds like a personal problem. You get your chair adjusted.
Did it get moist in here, or is it just me?
Never use that word again. What other songs does the Foreigner have that we could listen to other than Urgent?
There is no other song.
I mean, I know what love is the classic.
Right. Double
Jukebox
version.
Hero. The original.
Oh, Jukebox Hero.
She's all alone. I couldn't just abandon her.
You could.
You could.
Please do.
Because it's on ABC.
It'll
the
be
show's gonna
canceled
suck.
in a week anyways.
Nobody cares about the show.
You know what? You know what show no one cares about? That Colby Smulders show that she's putting out.
Call me.
Oh gosh.
Who's
why?
that?
Robin from I Met Your Mother, and Agent Hill from the Marvel Universe.
It's called Call Me Schmolders.
Colby Smulders is her name.
Yeah.
It's actually his name.
But what's in the show?
Stumptown. It looks bad.
Every show in that shit looks bad. This is what. This is picture. You're at Big E. You're walking into the
Got the
stage.
The tilt-a-whirl in the background.
The smell of
Fried dough and turkey legs.
deep fried everything around
And
you.
turkey legs.
You walk in and you hear this song playing in the background.
It's right next to the turkey leg booth, this Air Arena. So. He's gonna see me in the stands doing this.
Just snapping. Jukebox Hero. With a leg in one hand.
Turkey leg in one hand. Rocking out to some Foreigner.
Oh boy. We gotta get to the chorus and we'll stop it. Cause I feel like if I stopped it now, it'd be like a big tease.
It would be.
Here we go.
Rock it.
Come on.
Rock it.
We're getting there.
To the top.
Jukebox Hero.
Got stars in his eyes.
He's a jukebox hero. Guitar hero. Hero.
All right, what else we got from Foreigner? I know you're putting off playing the classic, all-time classic.
Well,
Foreigner.
we're done with the Foreigner.
Oh, you didn't play the biggest song of Foreigner.
What?
I want to know what love is.
Oh,
I want you to show me.
Court of Honor stage we did.
The Big E is the arena stage, and then the other one is just like, this is like the freebie stage, the freebie stage.
The E stage?
Yes, this is all just like.
This is just normal stuff.
Acts and stuff like that.
I'm just scanning it right now. They got a lot of effing bands.
Yeah, they play a lot. There's a lot of live music at the Big E.
They have added so much. This is probably one of the biggest years for live music.
No, they do it every year. They have a lot of.
I know, but I mean, the bands they got this year, I think MGM is...
June's playing.
Who?
June. They're like a local band that plays all over the place.
As opposed to non-local bands that play over the place.
Yeah.
But I think also having the power of MGM, like the 80s night, is sponsored by MGM.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Yeah, having MGM across the river doesn't hurt.
No. Well, the Big E starts this Friday, folks.
It does. The weather's supposed to be great on Friday. A little shady on Saturday. There's supposedly some storms floating around.
Single day admission.
$15, I believe, for the single day admission.
$12.
I think it's 15 on Saturdays, though. The rate goes up a couple bucks. But you get the 17-day value pass, which is the best way to do it, I think.
It just says, let's see. Adult is $12.
Yeah.
It's $12.
Open day special is $10.
Yeah.
And you get that one.
No,
day.
I don't think Saturday's any different. I think it's $12.
No. I know they do the after a certain time. After I think like 5 or 6.
So if you buy this
ticket.
now in advance, you save money.
Yeah.
Regular 15 at gate. So it's 15
So if
normally.
you buy it online, it's 12.
12.
But if you do I think the way to do it is to get the 17-day value pass.
But if you don't go for 17 days.
No, but it's only $40. But think about if you do the $12 one and you go like 3 days, that's like $36.
Right.
So instead, you just pay the extra $4 and you can go any day you want.
This is true.
Whenever you want.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I mean, especially for like around here, this area, the Enfield, like town area, like in these couple towns that are right near it. I think it's the way to go.
But yeah, man.
And also, you don't have to wait in line for tickets either. You just go right through.
You just go right in. Well, that was the Big E. We talk about it every year.
The Big Eat.
The Big Eats, man.
We didn't talk about what like the specialty, like any new foods they got going on at the Big Eat. Every year they have new foods, new fried things.
Let's see, food, new foods.
Yeah, so there you go.
The Big E cream puffs will be there.
Yeah, that's always. This is all the new stuff.
Okay, Chompers will have a chicken, bacon, and cheese chomper with a buffalo ranch dipping sauce.
Yes. So Chompers, I don't know if you know what these are, Brian.
No, I don't.
They've had them at like the Woodstock Fair and stuff like that. They've been at those events, and I've had them before, and they're delicious. They do a chicken parm one. They take the chicken parm; it's all like made into a meatball, and then they bread it and they deep fry it, and then they give you like a little thing of marinara sauce to go with it, and then they do a bacon cheeseburger one, which is supposedly really good. I'm not really into that, but I know they have that too. So just like little deep fried meatballs with whatever concoction they put inside.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, so you just dunk them and nosh on them.
Then you have the Deep South Company. Industry Avenue adds 2 new items to the menu, a variety of fried cheeses and dipping sauces and classic New Orleans-style brick oven pizzas. Moolicious on Springfield Road will have a new chocolate chip ice cream sandwiches.
Nice.
Stella's Milk and Cookies inside Gate 9A has a sweet treat of gourmet-flavored frozen or hot chocolate. The Coffee Break in the food court with the deep-fried pineapple upside-down cake on a stick.
Oof.
I like pineapple, so I might try that. Get your deep-fried Brussels sprout fix at EB's in the food court.
EB's, very good.
People love the EB's.
Awesome chicken tenders.
Yeah, people love them.
At the EB's. 2
new drinks offered will please the 21-plus crowd. Try a blueberry lemon sangria at the Sangria Shack near the Flag Plaza. Visit the craft cocktail bar in the Young Building and order a V1 Friesling made with Washington State Riesling, V1 vodka, and peach puree.
That'll knock you on your butt.
I think that's Christopher Puree. Stop by Pork's Barbecue on the Commonwealth Ave for the new barbecue split as seen on Carnival Eats with mashed potatoes, pulled pork, and beef brisket topped with 2 St. Louis ribs, cherry tomatoes, and drizzle of barbecue sauce.
Yes, it comes in like the Sunday cups.
Yeah, it's making me hungry.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Jesus. The Chocolate Moonshine Company will have artisan chocolate in a variety of flavors in the Better Living Center. Gertrude's Pretzel on Springfield Road will serve up homemade giant pretzels plus pretzel wrapped. One
quarter pound
Nathan's, hot dog, 10-inch bratwurst. Oof. Get your Midwest
a pretzel dog. That sounds delicious.
Get your Midwest on with a taste of hot Wisconsin cheese. Deep fried cheddar, mozzarella,
jalapeno,
and Swiss cheese. Plus, Swiss cheese is coated in rye batter and deep fried on a stick of Springfield Road. Wait, deep fried on a stick on Springfield Road?
Yes. It's on Springfield Road.
I know.
Yeah,
but I don't want to have it on.
You don't deep fry it on a stick on Springfield Road.
It's so gross. The Soup Bar Bowl. The Soup Bar Bowl on New England Ave will have a variety of soups and bread bowls. And lastly, but not least, looking for something healthy? Try the homemade hummus. Falafel, chicken gyro. Is it gyro or gyro?
It depends on where you come from.
I call it the gyro.
Then that's where you come from.
Baklava and spadoinki pitti from something I can't pronounce. Foods at the Big E Bristow in the Young Building.
Now Jamin's
Mediterranean Foods. Now Jamin's Mediterranean Foods.
Yes. Mediterranean foods.
Mediterranean foods.
Mediterranean.
I can't. Mediterranean. I said Mediterranean.
It's Mediterranean.
Mediterranean. I can't say that word. I have a hard time saying that word.
You have a hard time saying a lot of words.
Oh, that's my life. Welcome to my world. Well, that's a highlight.
That's a highlight.
I got through most of it.
You did. You got through most of it. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm impressed. When it comes to food, I try to do my best.
You try to focus. Your focus is intense.
Mediterranean.
But yeah, there's always it's called the Big Eat for a reason.
Yeah, it's the Big E.
Amazing fact I found out about the Big E.
Yeah.
Last week we were doing a show here, and Matt Buckler was the host of the show, and he was in. We were talking, the crew and all that were talking afterwards, and they were all talking about how they're ready to come. They're all getting ready for the Big E, and Matt turns their way and goes, "You know what? I'm surprised to say I've never been to the Big E. Of all people that I know,
who said this?
Matt Buckler.
Really?
Of all people that I know, the one man I would think would have always been going to the Big E would be Matt Buckler. Never been to the Big E. I kind of want to take him now."
Wow.
And have him experience it. Kind of like the show he wanted to do with Hutzel, like Hutzel Experiences. Because every time he sees something new, it's like a huge experience for him.
Yeah.
But
I know. Well, that is the Big Eat, my friend.
Yes.
So before we go, we have a good. You interviewed our friend Matt Ryan.
I did interview my friend Matt Ryan, and our friend, I should say.
He's not my friend.
He's not your friend. He doesn't know who you are.
But you had him on yesterday. It's a pre-recorded.
Yes, because he wasn't able to come in today.
Yeah.
And he had stuff going on. It's his day off today.
Right.
So it's family day for him. So he's off doing family stuff.
So we're going to end the show with you talking about what's going on.
Yes,
his big
he
promotions.
has Dungeon Fest coming up.
But you talk about all this.
Just a few short weeks. But yeah, just letting people know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about that and all the information on how to get information about it. So here is Matt Ryan from yesterday talking to me about Dungeon Fest.
And we'll see you guys
next week. Maybe. All right, Gigonomics, we are here with Matt Ryan from Free Lunch Studios. He's on the phone. Hey, Matt.
Hey, how are you?
Couldn't get you to come down to the studio because you're super busy because you're getting ready for Dungeon Fest, which is coming up in just a few short weeks. Tell us a little bit about Dungeon Fest.
Oh, super excited. It's going to be a 2-day Dungeons and Dragons festival, including everything from, classes that teach someone who has no experience whatsoever to and making characters, to services that you can actually have provided to, like character designs for your Book of Blank, maybe 3D terrain building classes, or a class, I should say, using just found objects that are pretty accessible. Of course, there'll be Dungeons and Dragons sessions of the 2-hour variety on Saturday, but then there'll be a couple of 8-hour sessions on Sunday. There'll be some secret events. There'll be prizes. Your very own John Francia has kindly donated a player's handbook. There's going to be, which I'm really excited about, a Dungeon Master Q&A breakfast. which will be very, very fun. I just did a walkthrough and had a meeting with the owner and head cook over at Freshies, right over the town line in Granby. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm very, very excited about it.
All right. So for people who don't know, I know you mentioned the Book of Blank. Like, I know what it is, and a couple of people who know who you are know what it is. But what is the Book of Blank about?
It's basically a character sheet with pages. The Book of Blank is called the Book of Blank because ultimately you'll name it after your own character. So I just retired one of my Dungeons and Dragons characters, Zarek, and now I've started a new one for a little goblin pirate named Greeble. And now it says, after a little bit of work, the Book of Greeble. And you can draw in what you think your character looks like. You can have a friend, draw something in, but all of your stats are on the outside of the book. And then on the inside, you journal your character's journey. And it makes it a little bit easier to keep track of what your character is going through, different characters that your character may be interacting with over time. One thing I found that is, if you get involved in these long campaigns, you're going to meet a lot of different characters. And for me, just coming up with a crude sketch of what they might look like helps me remember who they are, if they're a friendly or a baddie, So it's nice. And as a visual storyteller, as a comic guy myself, it makes it fun to be able to do the visual storytelling. And I'm not doing it in comic form, but basically to just visually journal what's going on with my character. It is a lot of fun. I find that, depending on the Dungeon Master, I can either churn through the pages pretty quickly, or it takes a little while. So, to each their own. I know that your sister uses one, and she's on the opposite end of the spectrum where she's more of a note taker in hers, and that works for her. And and I look at what she does, and it's pretty fantastic. So I'm proud of the Book of Blank. It's something that makes me feel like I belong in the gaming industry a little bit more than what I used to.
With the Book of Blank, though, like if someone were to get the Book of Blank, how many pages are in there that you can use for notes and such?
20 or 22.
So you get a good amount of pages in there, so you can.
Yeah. And it does take a while. It's not like you shouldn't, if you wanted to, you could certainly fill it in a short amount of time, but.
Yeah, because it's comic book size. It's not like a notebook. It's like an actual comic book shape.
It is, as a comic guy, I wanted to make something that connects me and what I do and my mission statement to the game of D&D. So there is some connectivity there.
Awesome. So if someone were to look, if people can't make it to Dungeon Fest or are listening in a location that they're not able to get to free lunch, how would they get a hold of a Book of Blank? I know you also have a deal for like Dungeon Master type deal as well. Yeah,
we've got the Free Lunch Studio Etsy store has a Book of Blank there, and we also we have that Dungeon Master discount where you can get 5. It's almost like getting the 5th one for free. But the Etsy shop's got them, or you can find me at any of the local shows, and I have them there too. I know that Battle Standard is getting a collection of their own custom Book of Blanks over in East Windsor.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's very cool. So with the Dungeon Fest coming up, what do you have like any kind of like inside stuff you can tell us about it? Like things you're saving that you're not telling anyone else about? You can say no, it's fine.
No, I wanted to slowly release some of this stuff. I have to be kind of careful. I'll tell you that the secret session, which is the Saturday night D&D session, which is only for participants who commit to all the events. So that's basically in video game terms, you've unlocked all the levels and you're going to go to this secret event. I am going to run the secret session, which is super exciting for me because I'll get to run it for the Dungeon Masters that will be running events that Saturday. What can I say?
So if someone to go off that, if someone's wanting to do the full package for the whole weekend, What is the price range there? What is the price for that?
It's $70, so it's $35 a day. And what that gets you is it gets you to the terrain building class. It gets you to 3 short D&D sessions that day. It gets you to the character build workshop. It gets you to the Dungeon Master 101 class. And it gets you a free book of blank illustrated by me.
Wow.
And it also gets you to the Dungeon Master Q&A breakfast and the 8-hour session.
Now, the Q&A breakfast you're saying, that's not on site, that's off site?
That's correct. Yes, I'm not going to be feeding people breakfast here.
Yes, you're not going to be cooking because no one wants
No,
that.
I wanted to give because we kicked it around and people were definitely into eating breakfast here.
Yeah.
I wanted to give them the opportunity to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Kind of, they're going to be landlocked that day for 8 hours anyway. I think it's nice to have someone else's stamp of approval on an event too. So it's very exciting. And the cook, she's totally into it. We're going to be naming some of these meals with some flavorful text.
Nice.
So you won't be eating. Well, you won't think you're eating. Well, maybe you will, but it's gonna have colorful names. So it'll be fun. Very much in game while you're at this Q&A session.
Very cool. So besides that going on at Free Lunch Studios, you also have, I'm assuming, tons of other things going on. What else you got going on over there?
Well, that's the big thing that I'm focused on right now. We're still running different classes. We got the Monday night jams tonight. We've got the drawing and painting for teens every Friday. We've got sequential arts, which is exclusive to comic learning the skill of visual storytelling. We still do that every Thursday night, both physically and virtually. For customers that can't make it to the office, they can attend through our Patreon page. I'm thinking about releasing a Wednesday night club that might be starting up in October.
Very cool.
We teased that the other day on the Facebook page. So if you want to go to find out more, you can go to the Free Lunch Studio Facebook page and you can see what we just teased. We're going to be at the Connecticut Horror Fest this upcoming weekend.
Oh, that's not in. Is that Danbury or where is that?
Naugatuck this time.
Naugatuck. Oh, closer to us.
Yeah,
that's even better.
Very excited for that. That's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Yeah. So you got that this weekend, and is that next weekend? Would be Dungeon Fest.
There's Dungeon Fest, yeah.
Then the weekend after that, you're at CliffsCon, so you're a busy guy.
Yep. Yeah, it's true. And then I'm doing a character gig out in Windsor Locks the day before Cliff's show. So it's, yeah.
Then this past weekend, you're at my birthday party, so a lot of things going on.
Yes. And I got to see your co-host, and Francia. That's where he was kind enough to donate that D&D book. Yeah. So, it's been busy. It's been very, very busy.
Now, I've heard rumors, which are basically not rumors because you told me it's happening, but I'm a huge fan of the Terra Wellfleet book. And now you're saying there's another one coming. Is there a date that I can get ready for?
No.
Okay.
But I'll tell you, it's pretty much done.
Nice.
But it's a matter of relettering it and scanning it all in. But you were really close to it. It was actually like 4 feet away from you.
I didn't want to know anything. I don't want to know anything.
Well, that's shocking because you were
I want to be surprised.
Asking me about your birthday party.
Well, that's different. I want to know what's going on with my birthday party. I was pleasantly surprised, which we'll talk about in the show, because we're recording this before we record the actual show. But we will talk about that in the show about my birthday party and all the happenings in that. But it was a great time. My wife, of course, is awesome and got me the awesomest thing. So you'll hear more about that in the show. I had no idea.
Did you?
All I knew about was the dinner part. I didn't know about anything else.
Yeah.
But I was happy your whole crew got to make it and everything. That was very awesome.
Yes, me too. Because, like that soccer game, I was telling you the truth about that.
Yeah.
So. And, I was. My arm hurt from playing video games which was pretty weird. But,
that's good. Or it means you need to get out and do more exercising. Either one.
I exercise a lot.
I know.
I play video games a lot.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But awesome. So if anyone has any more things they need to know about Free Lunch, where can they find out about it?
Free Lunch Comics or freelunchstudios.com. Either one, they'll get you to the same place. All of the events regarding Dungeon Fest are listed there. And you can, and the great thing is you can commit to everything if you want, or you can piecemeal and go to the things that specifically interest you. And then for people who have kids, if you want to attend and you don't want and your kid doesn't want to go to the Dungeon Master 101 or the Q&A breakfast, they can stay home for those and you can take their place. Like, I will honor that. Because awesome. I think this is the greatest game, and like one of the disciplines that we teach here at the office is writing. And there's a degree of writing and character building and storytelling in these games. And I had to be convinced of it, but I truly believe that it is one of the greatest games that there is. And I think that everybody should play. And if people's kids are into it, the parents should know. The parents should know and understand and enjoy this game too, because it's something you can literally play anywhere and with anybody. And I can't tell you how much I respect it, and I love that the rules are pretty simple for the most part, and like I said, pretty accessible. Like, all you need really are dice and a bunch of friends and paper, and you can play on a long flight, you can play on a long car ride, you can play in your tent if you're camping at night, or you can play at your local comic-themed art studio.
Yes,
so it's just...
Even me, who is not a huge game person, like that kind of gaming person, I even get into it when I'm playing. I will admit I'm not a huge Dungeons and Dragons person, but I have been roped in through. Didn't you play on a live stream? Yes, as I'm saying, I was roped in with those guys because they all wanted to play, and so we did it.
Oh, you didn't want to? You were roped in?
No, I was anti. I never played I'd never played before until I played it with the guys here at the studio. So I was a total newbie. I had no idea what was going on. I still have no idea what's going on.
Yeah,
but
same here, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, my sister's totally jumped in. Kylie's a total.
She's really
diehard.
Good. She's really good. She's into it.
Yeah,
and I think that's it. If you get with the right group of people, you really you forget about time, and you can kind of just disappear and really enjoy it.
It's very cool.
It's math. It's social. It's problem solving. It's creativity. There's just so much. It gives so much, and if you can play with your family, I feel like that's a wonderful gift.
Yeah, because if you want to hang out with your family, that's even better. So right. It's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's Dungeon Fest. It's the 21st and 22nd at Free Lunch Studios.
Yep.
And the address for Free Lunch Studios, which I always forget what it is 2 Tunxus.
2 Tunxus Road. We're in the Terrafil Mill. It's a big building. We're in the biggest building in Terrafil, right along the river.
Yeah.
If you come to the traffic light, the one traffic light in this little village, you're pretty much there.
Yeah. So check that out.
Are you going to come by? Are you going to play? Or are you going to take part in the festivities, Mark?
I'm going to try to come by. I'm going to see what's going on that weekend. It's too far out for me to plan out that far ahead, but I'm going to try to.
Well, make sure, and I will tell your listeners this. Do not hesitate, because these spots will fill up, and then I will have to start closing off some of these events.
Yes.
I think those 8 hours are going to fill up. The 8 hours are going to fill up pretty quickly. I think the Dungeon Master Breakfast, I got to cap those too. So I got to be very, very careful and keep a watchful eye. That was one of the biggest concerns for my customers, and I want to make sure that we say it here on your show. I will watch the attendance on these events, and there will not be any drop-ins to push numbers over a certain amount. I'm very aware of player comfort, and I don't want to get involved in something where we're running too many people in some of these events.
Awesome. So if you want to get into Dungeon Fest, make sure you get into it now. Check it out on Facebook. It's also on his websites. And We'll be back with more. Thanks, Matt, for hanging out with us for a little bit and talking to us about Dungeon Fest coming up
Thank you very much.
Couple weeks.
Take it easy, everybody.